Today we are going to see a topic, equation of a straight line. This topic is very important in coordinate geometry and the basics of which we are going to discuss along with different level of questions will be solved in this video. I'm sure by the end of this video you will be able to do different level of questions on your own. And this topic is common across all boards. And this video will be helpful for you to prepare for your board exams. Watch this video till the end. If we think of an equation of a straight line, immediately it will strike the general equation of a line. What is the general equation of a line? It is y is equal to mx plus c, in which what is m and what is c? M is the slope of the line and c is y-intercept of the line. What is the slope of the line? Slope of the line is nothing but the inclination of a line with the x-axis. So the horizontal line which is drawn is the x-axis, and the line, the angle which is formed with the x-axis is called the inclination, and how inclined the line is called the slope of the line. Okay, so how is it calculated? Let us see. What is the slope of the line? Slope of the line is nothing but the inclination of a line with the x-axis. So the horizontal line which is drawn is the x-axis, and the line, the angle which is formed with the x-axis is called the inclination, and how inclined the line is called the slope of the line. Okay, so how is it calculated? Let us see. How is slope calculated? Let us see. Suppose AB is a line, and I'm just taking a part of the line as P and Q, of which P is x1 by 1 and Q is x2 by 2. Let us join this point with the line with the x-axis. Yeah, okay. Now, the distance from the origin to the first point on the x-axis will be x1. We all know that. And the distance from the origin to the second point is x2. Now, what is this portion? This portion will be x2 minus x1. Similarly, we can take it in y-axis. The distance from this point, that is the point here, say R, from R to the x-axis will be y1, and from Q it will be y2. So what will be QR? QR will be y2 minus y. The change in y over change in x is the slope. So now what is the formula for finding the slope? Change in y over change in x, or else it can be written as y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So the slope is uniform throughout the line. So any 2 points if you take, the slope will be constant throughout this line AB. There is another way for finding the slope. If the angle of inclination is given, say theta is the angle of inclination between x-axis and the line, then we can find the slope by the same formula, that is change in y over change in x. OB is change in y, OA is change in x. And we know that slope is change in y, that is OB, upon change in x, that is OA. This is nothing but perpendicular with respect to theta upon OA is base with respect to theta. Perpendicular upon base is nothing but tan theta in trigonometry. So therefore, m is equal to tan theta can also be taken for finding the slope, that is, if angle of inclination is given, right? We have two kinds of slope. One is positive and the other one is negative. When is it positive and when is it negative? चलिए देखते हैं. For example, when x increases and y decreases, when it goes from left to right, it has a negative slope. Similarly, when x increases and y also increases, when it goes from left to right, the positive slope occurs. Yeah? Okay. So let us take one example of a cyclist. Yeah. The first cyclist is descending from left to right, and the second one is ascending from left to right, and the third one is going on a plane, horizontal plane. Yeah. So in the first case, it will be a negative slope. Why? Because the line is moving from left to right, the x increases, y decreases, and in the second case, it is a positive slope, and the third one, the slope will be 0. On a horizontal plane, to the x-axis, the slope will always be 0. And when the line is perpendicular to the x-axis, the slope will be undefined. Means the slope will be, say, 90 degree. The angle of inclination is 90 degree and tan 90 is undefined. So the slope is undefined when you have a perpendicular line to the x-axis. One more way to find whether the slope is negative or positive. How is it find? Okay, let us take an inclination. If the angle of inclination is acute angle, from the x-axis to the line, if it is in anti-clockwise direction, then the slope is positive. Yes. Similarly, if it is in the clockwise direction, that is angle from the x-axis to the line, it will be a negative. Remember that acute angle from the x-axis to the line in both the cases. Okay. So now let us summarize what all we saw in this section. सबसे पहले क्या देखा था? General equation of a line. What is it? Y is equal to mx plus c. Yeah. And उसके बाद, yeah, what is the slope? Just question yourself and answer. How is it calculated? If you're not getting it, please go to that section again and then rewind and then see. Yeah. Next is, what are the various other forms to calculate the slope? Yes. And the last one is how to find whether the slope is positive or negative. In the next section, we are going to see about the y-intercept of a line. What is the y-intercept of a line? The y-intercept of a line is the y-coordinate, the point which the line crosses the y-axis. Here the y-intercept is 2. Yes. One more line let me draw that passes through -1. Hence, y-intercept is -1. How to identify the y-intercept in an equation? Y is equal to -x plus 15. What is y-intercept here? It is plus 15. Yes. Now, it is in the form of mx plus c. Yeah. Okay, one more equation. Y is equal to -2 by 5, x minus 3. What is y-intercept here? It is -3. Okay. Now, in the first equation, the slope is -1. And in the second equation, the slope is -2 by 5. Let us do some questions based on whatever we studied so far. Okay. The first question is, find the slope of a line whose inclination is 60 degree. Whose angle of inclination is 60 degree. It means we know that m is equal to tan theta, and tan theta is 60. The value of tan theta is √3. So therefore, slope of a line whose inclination is 60 degree is 2. Okay. The next question. The equation of a straight line is 2x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. Find the gradient. Gradient is nothing but slope. Slope of a line. Find the inclination of the line. So you need to first underline what all to be found. The theta, that is the angle of inclination, and the y-intercept need to be found here. So we know all these three things, isn't it? Okay. So 2x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. Change 2y to the other side. Send 2y to the other side. You'll get 2x minus 3 is equal to 2y. So we have sent minus 2y to the right hand side and we got plus 2y. Send 2 to this left hand side. Why? Keep only y here. We have to compare this equation with y is equal to mx plus c to get all these three things. Okay. So it will be y is equal to 2x minus 3 divided by, yes, so which can also be written as x minus 3 by. On comparing it with y is equal to mx plus c, the coefficient of x here is 1. So therefore, the gradient is 1. Yeah? Okay. So if the gradient is 1, so we know that m is equal to tan theta. Okay. So in the place of m, I'm putting 1 is equal to tan theta. And 1 is tan 45. Tan 45 is equal to tan theta. So therefore, on comparing, theta will be equal to 45 degrees. So the inclination is answered. Now, the last one. Again, compare this equation with y is equal to mx plus c. While m is 1 and what is c? C is minus 3 pi. So all the questions are answered in just a few seconds. Next question. Next question is, find the equation of a line with slope is 3, which intersects y-axis at a distance of 2 units below the origin. So before going into it, I would like to draw the coordinate axis. Let me draw the coordinate axis. Yeah. We all know this is the origin where both the lines intersect. X to the right of origin is positive x, to the left of origin is negative x, above the origin is positive y, and below the origin is negative y. Yeah, so you got the answer for your question. 2 units below the origin, so it will be negative 2. Yeah, so it is passing through negative 2 and it is making the slope of 3. Okay, so now you just have to put y is equal to mx plus c, the values of slope and y-intercept in the equation. Slope is 3, so 3x, and y-intercept is minus 2, is minus 2. So the equation is y is equal to minus 2 is the required equation for this question. Isn't it simple? See, if you are aware of all those concepts, you'll not take much time to do the question. So we are going to see more concepts and more questions in the coming section. We are going to see different forms of equation of a straight. So far we saw about slope, intercept. Yeah. The next is a line, equation of a line when it is parallel to x-axis or y-axis. AB is a line which is parallel to x-axis, have a constant coordinate throughout, say P. So the equation of line of AB will be equal to y is equal to, okay, now when it coincides with the x-axis, now what will be the equation of AB? The equation of AB now will be y is equal to 0. Similarly, if you have equation, if you have a line AB parallel to y-axis with a constant abscissa q, what will be the equation of this line? Equation of this line will be x is equal to q. Okay, now I'm going to coincide this line with the y-axis. Now can you tell me what is the equation of line when it coincides with the y-axis? It will be x is equal to 0. Isn't it interesting? The next form which we are going to see is point slope form. What is it, point slope form? If one point on the line is given and the slope of the line is known, how will we find the equation of line? Okay. Select this line with the point A, x1, y1 is given. And the slope of the line is already given as m. If the slope is m, then we know that the slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. And here this y-intercept is unknown. But we know the value of one point, that is x1, y1. So I'm going to put the value here. We can get y1 is equal to mx1 plus c. To remove this c, let me take this equation as 1 and this equation as 2. If we subtract 1 minus 2, we can take the opposite sign in order to subtract, and this will be minus c. So what will happen? This c will get removed. So you get y minus y1 is equal to mx minus mx1. Okay. So now y minus y1 is equal to m, let us take it common, x minus x1. So this is the equation of a line when you have one point given on the line and the slope is already known. Yeah, so please make a note of this equation of line, the formula which we will use when it is 1 point slope. Okay. Next is 2-point form. When 2 points on the line are given, we have already seen in the first section how to find the slope when 2 points are given. Let A and B are the 2 points. Yeah. Let me take it as A as x1, y1 and B as x2, y2. We can see this point is getting increased when you touch this point B. So what we studied in the previous section, if x increases, y also increases, what type of slope do we have? Yes, it is a positive slope. So by seeing the line itself, you can say whether the line is positive, whether the slope is positive or not. Okay. Now, so the slope of the line will be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x. Yeah. So in the previous section, point form slope is already known. So we have found this slope here by using 2 points. Yes. Okay. Now using the slope, we can find the equation of a line. What is that formula? Y minus y1 is equal to whatever the slope we found into x minus. Yeah, so the slope is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. If 2 points on this line are given, and then after finding out, taking any one of the points on the line and then find the equation, like using the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x. Let us do some question based on the forms which we have learned just now. That is point slope form and 2-point form. Okay. First question is, find the equation of a straight line passing through -1, 2 and slope is 2 by 5. So x1, y1 is -1, 2 and the slope is 2 by 5. We know that the formula is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x. Put the values in y1 and x1. Y minus 2 is equal to slope is 2 by 5 into x minus of -1 will become +1. So bring the 5 to the left hand side. 5y minus 10 is equal to 2x plus 2. So bring everything to the left hand side. So you will get 5y minus 2x minus 12 is equal to 0 is the required equation of straight line. Now the next question is, a straight line passes through the point P 2, minus 5 and Q 4, 3. You have to find the slope of the line, the equation of the line, and the third one is value of P if PQ passes through the point. So let us first find the slope of the line. 2-point slope form. Let me draw a line first. And placing the point P, which is 2, minus 5, and Q, which is 4, 3. You need to find the equation of this line PQ. For that, first let us find the slope of the PQ. 2-point form, so you know how to find the slope. Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x. You can take any point as x1, y1 and x2, y2. So I am going to take this point as Q as x2, y2 and P as x1, y1. Now I can put the value here. Y2 is 3 minus of minus 5, that is plus 5, upon x2 is 4 minus 2. So you get 8 upon 2, that is 4. So the slope of the line is 4. Yeah. Now using the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Yes. So you can find the equation of line by putting any one of the value x1, y1, any one of the value. So y minus of minus 5 plus 5 हो गया. Now the slope is 4, x minus 2. So if you are taking x1, y1 as this point, both the points of this only you need to take. Keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. So now what will be the equation of line here? Y plus 5 is equal to 4x minus 8. Now bring everything to the left hand side, will be 4 y minus 4x plus 13 is equal to 0. Now I'm going to write this equation in one place because I need to find the point P. Yeah, find the value P. Y minus 4x plus 13 is equal to 0, and I got the slope as 4. Okay, so let me remove everything. Oh, why did I remove the line? Okay, let me draw the line again. P and Q. Q is 4 comma 3 and P is 2 comma minus 5. Now the third is a conceptual question. What is it? Any point that passes through the line will satisfy the equation. Are you getting it? This is the concept which you understand, which you need to remember. What is it? So this point P minus 1 and P plus 4 is passing through the line PQ. So it will satisfy the equation. So I'm going to put the value here. The equation we found is y minus 4x plus 13 is equal to 0. Okay. Now y is P plus 4. It is given minus 4 into P minus 1 plus 13 is equal to 0. So this concept you need to keep in mind. Okay. Now P plus 4 minus 4P plus 4 plus 13 is equal to 0. Now minus 3P plus 21 is equal to 0. So minus 3P is equal to minus 21. So P will be equal to 7. So what is the value of P when it is passes through this line? So you are whatever points given, it will pass through the line means it will satisfy the equation. Yeah. So this is the main thing which you need to remember in this question. Now one more question. If P 3 comma 4, Q 7 comma minus 2 and R minus 2 comma minus 1 are the vertices of a triangle PQR. Yeah. Write down the equation of median of the triangle through R. So through R a line is drawn, that is the median RS. Yeah. So you need to find the equation of line RS. Okay. Now what is the concept of median? Median divides the base into two equal halves. Okay. So this S will be the midpoint of the line PQ. Do you agree with me? Okay. So finding the midpoint, we can use the midpoint formula. What is it? So S The coordinate of S can be found by using the midpoint formula, that is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, so x1 by 1, x2 by 2 can be any of these, P or Q, right? Now if I take P as x1, 3, and then 7 as x2, 3 plus 7 by 2, and then 4 as y1 and y2 as minus 2, so 4 minus y2 by 2. Okay, so it will be 10 by 2 is 5 and 4 minus 2 by 2, that's 1. So what will be the coordinate of S? 5, okay. So now you know that there are 2 points on a line, R and S. The median, equation of that median you need to find. Okay, so equation of median, how will you find? By using 2-point form. So first find the slope of line RS, which will be say y1 by x1 by 1 and x2 by 2. Okay, by 2 minus by 1 minus 1 upon minus 2 minus 5. Yeah, so minus 2 by minus 7, which is nothing but 2 by 7. So we got the slope as 2 by 7. Now equation 5 minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x. Any one of the point can be taken, either R or S. So I'm taking S. Y minus 1 is equal to m is 2 by 7 into x minus 5. Fine. 7y minus 7 is equal to 2x minus 10. Bring everything to one side. 7y minus 7 minus 2x plus 10. So the equation would be 7y minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Is the required equation of the median through R. Isn't it easy? Yes. So now more questions with higher level of difficulty will be taken up in my next video. Don't forget to watch my video. Until then, bye.